Hi everyone, it's Happymailqueen. Happy Saturday to everybody. Today I have another project to share for Alina Craft. I have another winter project for you guys, trying to get you guys in the mood for Christmas. I know it's a little early, but I have lots of new dies to play with, and it's always good to start early on cards and tags, things like that you're gonna need lots of during the holidays, right? So let me go ahead and get started. So these are the dies that we're gonna play with, that I've already played with actually. This one spells winter. It has the word die as well as the background die. So I love this one. It's a great size to have. And keep in mind, Alina also has other word dies that are very similar to this one here. I love the font, and they're just really great dies. I think I need to get the rest of the other word dies that she has. I also played with the snowflakes. These come either individually or I think you can buy them as a set. I'm not sure, but I will leave the link down below. And there's 3 different styles of snowflake, and they are a good size, you guys. And this one came separately. This one is like a spruce leaf, not sure what you call it, but anyway, those are great. And I also did add that to a project that I had already created, so I'll show you guys that in a minute. This is a set of stamp. As you can see, there's a stamp behind there. It looks like this. I didn't use the stamp though, guys, but I did use the dies, and it comes with these smaller snowflakes of varying sizes. I love these. These are great to cut out. They cut like butter, and you can layer them, and that's what's so nice about these. And they're small. You can tuck them in anywhere on your card. And then this is another lovely die. I've already used it as well, and it has a little bit of stitching, and so I'll show you guys that in a minute. I also used this wreath die right here. I think it's called a snowflake wreath bow. It comes with this bow stamp, really pretty. I didn't get to use the stamp though. I just used the die. But as you can see there, you have little snowflakes on the wreath. So that was another fun one to create with. And then I also used this one here, which is the snowflake circle edge. It's a nesting die. It comes with 3 dies. And she also has one with the same pattern, but it's oval shaped. So you have that option as well. So those are the dies that I use for my projects. So let me go ahead and share them with you now. I thought I'd go ahead and share how these look just by itself. And as you can see there, that background die makes that word pop nicely. And you can, change out the colors, and it's just so beautiful. I love it. And of course I used some foil paper. I have lots and lots of foil paper, but you could also use glitter paper. It cuts like butter, you guys. So there's the winter. And then let me just show you these snowflakes, as well as that sprig that I was talking about. This is how it cuts. Isn't that pretty? It's so pretty to just tuck in behind. Like you could even just, it just adds. If you were like to tuck that in, in the back, it just adds to it. So it's really pretty. I've already shared this card with you guys, but when I shared it, I didn't put the little sprig, the leaves on there. So that's how it looks like, cut in green foil. Really, really pretty, right? I love the way that looks. It just, made it pop even more. And then I cut the snowflakes. So this is how it looks like. And isn't this gorgeous? I love it so much. And what I used for this one is, it's actually this holographic paper from Paper Studio. And they're like little icicles, or you know, it looks like ice, and it's adhesive. So all you do is to peel this off and put it on white cardstock, and then use your die to cut your snowflake, and it cuts like butter, you guys. And it's not sticky or anything. It's just gorgeous. And so here's one of the snowflakes. All those little pieces just pop out nicely. Here's another one, and this one's like the most intricate one because it has all these little stars or on the edge, and it cuts it very nicely. And here's the third one. So you can use them individually, or you could even layer them, and it looks amazing layered too if you want that nice full snowflake effect. Isn't that pretty? Oh my gosh, it's so pretty, and it's a good size too. But I wasn't going to layer them. What I was going to do is back them up with this foam. And you guys, it cuts through foam like butter as well. Only one pass, you guys, and it cuts through. And just be very careful, you know, it can break. Yeah, just be very careful. They are very delicate when you cut them, especially these, but they do cut through. Now, I already made a mistake right here, but truth be told, it's because my cutting plate was a little warped, and so I think that's why that piece just didn't cut all the way through. And it's better to use, if it doesn't cut all the way through, it usually does, but if you're using, you know, like a warped cutting pad, if it doesn't cut through, cut it with scissors. I pulled mine apart, and that's why I messed that up. But no worries, because that is just gonna I was just gonna layer that underneath just to give it more dimension. And I cut it out of blue cardstock. I think it's this way. I cut it out of, not cardstock, blue foam. I wanted this holographic paper to pick up a little bit of that blue, because I love blue snowflakes, you guys. And anyway, you can just use some glue, and then you would have a nice thicker snowflake if, you know, you're thinking of not layering it. So that's another option, and they're just fun. And so let me show you what I created with these fun snowflakes. My card front, isn't this pretty? So I just used this polka dotted paper from, it's a cardstock from, I think they're coordinations from Joann's. And I layered that over silver cardstock, just left a little border. And then I wanted the edges to have some corner pieces. And so I have this, this is a doohickey die, which is magnolia. I've had it in forever, and it creates the corner, decorative corners. And I used another holographic paper to cut it through, cut it out. And then I added this bling from Alina Craft, which went perfectly with this because it's that fun faceted gem. And then there's my word winter. I used white cardstock and some foam. As you can see there, it's kind of thick. This foam is, I believe this one is about 3 millimeter. The blue foam that I used here, this is only 2 millimeter. But trust me, these dies will cut through 5 millimeter. And then I just, as you can see, there are my snowflakes. There's the small snowflakes. I just layered them, put a bling in the middle. Here's one all by itself, which is pretty. I use another smaller, I think these are the 3mm or, yeah, I think they're 3mm bling from Alina Craft. I layered another snowflake right here and right here. Really pretty, right? And then there's that wreath. The wreath, the snowflake wreath die. And I think it came out so pretty. This one right here, you guys. That's this one. And they kind of just go well together, all these dies, to create this fun winter card, Christmas card. So that was really fun to make. And then I made a shaker. And there's this one here. Again, I used that winter, and I used a different color cards, foil paper. I also popped that up on foam. And there are the, I don't know if you can see that, but the big snowflakes. There's one. I kind of overlapped them. There's two, and there's another one here, three, that you can't really see very much because I covered it up with the word. But you can see. And then I just used the little snowflakes to give it a little more pop as well. And there's that snowflake border circle. And then I used that other circle die to cut out the middle. This one right here, and it fit perfectly in the middle, and it gave it that fun stitched edge to it as well. The little dotted one. The other stitching, of course, is from this die. And then I just popped it up on foam again and put some more snowflakes. It's just gorgeous, right? I love it. I love snowflakes. They're just so pretty. And you know, the more different shaped snowflakes you have, the better, because you know, no snowflake is the same. So there are my two winter cards. I hope you guys liked it, and I hope you give it a try. If you're interested in these dies, the links will be in the description box, so make sure you check that out. And go visit Alina Craft for some fun holiday dies that you'll absolutely have fun playing with. Thanks so much for watching, guys, and enjoy your weekend. Talk to you later. Bye!